Now please rise, and if you are in the hallways, please pause and join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning, North Penn, and welcome to this edition of Mornings. I'm Keenan Washington. I hope you're all enjoying the sun this morning. Let's catch you up on some events that happened this week at North Penn to brighten your day even more. A huge congratulations to North Penn Spanish teacher Senor Vidal for being named a distinguished teacher in the 2021 U.S. Presidential Scholars Program for the U.S. Department of Education. As one of the nation's highest honors for teachers, we are North Penn proud of this honor to you. Congratulations again. Speaking of great teachers, do you have a teacher this year who has made a profound impact on your student experience? North Penn is looking for you to nominate the Teacher of the Year. Head over to the website tinyurl.com/NP Teacher of the Year to submit your nomination. Nominations are due by next Friday. Back by popular demand, Mr. Burger has returned with the Burger Challenge.
Morning, everybody. Thanks a lot, Keenan. Some breaking news from the desk of Mrs. DeMarta Lear. Real quick, if you are a student of Mrs. Hall, Mrs. Hillier, Mrs. Jankowski, there's my background, Mrs. Marino, or the physics version of Mr. Young, your class will meet in the IMC today. So remember that. All right, on to the trivia question today. On this date in 1998, the last ever episode of Seinfeld aired, and nearly 80 million people watched that episode. I remember it well. Kind of ended with a thud. But anyway, the question kind of has something to do with that, but not really. On the same exact date as that last episode of Seinfeld was airing, which famous singer died? Kind of a vague question, but which famous singer died on the same night as the last episode of Seinfeld aired? You want to tweet your answer to @NPTV with the hashtag Brumbaugh. We will celebrate the first correct answer and mock the incorrect answers. That's all for now. We'll be back later in the show with those. Back to you, Keenan.
The return of the annual North Penn Auto Show brought automobile fans and owners together to share their vehicles.
We're running the 23rd annual North Penn High School Auto Show. We've been running the Auto Club here at North Penn High School since 1998.
Hi, my name's Pat. This is my first year at the auto show, and I brought my 2007 Suzuki Boulevard. So, yeah, it's a nice bike.
So we're here outside enjoying the weather, having a great time, and really excited.
What an awesome day. Congratulations to Patrick Lynch for winning Best Import Vehicle for his 2007 Suzuki Boulevard C90. Also, congratulations to Avinash God for Best Domestic Vehicle for their 2017 Ford Mustang GT. And last but not least, the North Penn Model A Ford Club People's Choice Award goes to Gabriella Maroney for her 2015 Maserati Jib Lee. Please stop by room H3 to pick up your award certificate. Current sophomores and juniors, if you are looking to challenge yourself as a leader and make North Penn sophomore orientation an amazing experience for the class of 2024, please apply to be a member of next year's Link Crew. There are two mandatory training dates, which are on August 23rd and 24th. To become a Link Crew leader, you must be able to attend. Apply now through this link, tinyurl.com/NPHS-LinkCrew. With that being said, let's take a look into what it's like to become a member of the crew.
What is Link Crew, and what does it do? I got the chance this week to talk to Mrs. Grummeyer, the advisor for Link Crew, and talk about what is the purpose of this program and what does it do for us.
Link Crew is a whole transitional program at the high school for juniors and seniors to help out our sophomore class. They're really involved with running our sophomore orientation and then activities throughout the year. If you're familiar with Web from the middle school, it's similar, it's just the high school program.
Why do you think should students be interested in joining Link Crew and becoming a leader?
Yeah, so I think people should join Link Crew to be a leader if they want to help make North Penn a better place. They want to have a leadership role if they're interested in helping our own student body.
What are some major events and things that happen that they would be involved in and what they'd be doing?
Typically, we meet during nighttime, and that will be incorporated, I believe, back into our daily schedule or weekly schedule next year. But the biggest activity that we do is our sophomore orientation. So this coming year, we're going to have training on 2 different days, Monday, August 23rd, and Tuesday, August 24th in the morning from 8 to 12:30. And those 2 training days are mandatory. And then sophomore orientation this coming year is on Thursday, August 26th, which is a really big to-do.
What would you tell the sophomores coming in how to become friends and build a bond with their Link Crew so they can make it easier for them?
I would tell incoming sophomores to just be really open-minded with the activities that we're doing and try to be present in those. They're going to help you get out of your shell a little bit, meet a whole lot of new people, and also form those relationships.
Miriam Akras, reporting for North Penn Television.
Link Crew definitely is a great way to get involved. I highly suggest joining up. Now, are you Team Fairy Godmother or Team Evil? Or could you be both? Find out tonight with the premiere of North Penn High School theater production of Disney's Descendants. See our North Penn thespians on stage for this amazing return of the spring musical. Descendants debuts tonight at 7 and continues live streaming showings on May 15th at 7:30 p.m. and on May 16th at 1:30 and 4:30 p.m. Join the NPHS theater crew and watch their amazing performance from the comfort of your own home. Get your tickets now at npenn.org/theater. Now, we have Stacy Liang, our class of 2021 treasurer, here in the studio. How are you doing this morning, Stacy?
I'm doing great, Keenan. How are you?
I am doing great, and I heard you have some important information about prom, which is next week. So everyone is eager and want to know about the food. Tell us about it.
So basically, we have 4 new food trucks. So we have 1 new food truck that is going to be fries and mac and cheese. You get to choose one of the options. We also have, like I said before, the waffles, the cupcakes, and Kona ice. And we made sure to have vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and nut-free options for anyone who needs them. So as you can see on the screen, there is chocolate salted caramel, strawberry peach cobbler, chocolate Oreo, and vanilla options for the cupcakes. And for the other menus too, you'll be able to find them on the Instagram for NP Class of 2021.
All right, now, Stacy, you gave me one of these things, and I'm assuming this has something to do with prom. Tell us something about this.
So this is a wristband so that you can get your food. For example, if the waffle truck was number 1, you would rip this off, and then you would give it to the waffle guy, and he would mark you as that you got the waffle, essentially. So each one of these corresponds to one of the food trucks.
All right, and Stacy, I had my COVID test last week, so that means I'm cool, right? I can go to prom now, right?
No, that doesn't mean you're cool for prom. You actually need to get another COVID test on Friday or on the day of prom to make sure you do not test positive for COVID-19. That test is mandatory, so if you do not sign up on the Sign Up Genius, you may not be able to go to prom.
All right, and Stacy, you just gave us a lot of information. Where can we find all of this information?
Make sure you go onto the NP Class of 2021 Instagram. We will have all of the information there, and if you need any help, you can DM us on the Instagram, or you can email Mr. Germain or Mr. Fry for more information.
All right, any last things that you have to leave our seniors with today?
Make sure you sign up for Reflections if you want to perform, and also Reflections are going to be in person this year, and we will send out a Sign Up Genius for those who want to attend. Only North Penn seniors.
Thank you, Stacy. That was amazing. Now, is your club looking for a little friendly competition? It's the return of North Penn's annual volleyball tournament. Get your club together and join outside on the Snyder Road soccer fields for some volleyball games Wednesday, May 26th, right after school. The entry fee is $20 per team, and all proceeds will be going to the charity of the winning team's choosing. So if you and your club are looking for something fun to do this month, contact your club advisor and sign up by May 21st for this great cause.
All right, everybody, let's get you all caught up in this week's sports update. On the dirt, the baseball team played Wednesday against Souderton and won 5-4. They played tonight against CB South and will be honoring their seniors. Softball had a win against Souderton also. Final score was 4-2. They look to improve their overall record 16-1 against CB South tonight. On the turf, this past Tuesday, the boys lacrosse team had a tough loss to Pennsbury 11-6. They played tonight home against Methacton. And staying on the turf, girls lacrosse played Council Rock South last night and unfortunately lost 8-7. They look to bounce back tonight against Methacton. And earlier this week, on senior night, Lily Zalagi scored her 100th goal for the lacrosse team. Here's the look. This is a great achievement for any athlete, and we would like to congratulate Lily and wish her the best of luck. And in the gym, the boys volleyball team ended their season with an overall record of 7-9. Earlier this week, more senior athletes signed their national letter of intent to the college or university they will be attending after graduation. Seniors that signed their NLI include Dan Hicks, playing D2 football at Westchester University, Mike Darcy and Cam McQueen committed to Long Island University for D1 football. Attending Bloomsburg University for D2 track and field are Jamie Didell and Megan Gambogi. Also in D2 track and field is Jamie Corrado, attending Chestnut Hill College, and Anita Eshragi, attending Jefferson University for track and field as well. And finally, Matt Hartgrader will be attending Gannon University for water polo next fall. We wish all of our senior athletes the best of luck continuing their sport in college. And even though their season has unfortunately come and gone, we got the inside scoop on how a couple of the seniors recall their tennis season. Take a look.
My name is Ansh. I'm a senior and I played varsity singles on the tennis team this year. I think the main difference about this year was that because we didn't have a season last year, a bunch of our sophomores and freshmen, they had never played a match outdoors, and a lot of our juniors and seniors were also new as well.
Our season was canceled last year, and it was a lot tougher than in years past to train in the off-season indoors. And so I think going into the season, we were pretty rusty, but conversely, we were also super happy to get out there and start playing with each other because we really missed it.
I think our season, however, went incredibly well. We were undefeated in league, and we only had one match lost out of league, which was amazing.
Favorite moment of the season was beating CB East because every year our toughest three matches are the three Central Bucks schools. And beating CB East really gave us a lot of momentum and confidence and showed us that we have what it takes to compete with them and go all the way to leagues and beyond.
I think my favorite moment of the season was definitely winning the league title when we beat CB West, and I was just really excited at how engaged everyone was on the team, and we had really good chemistry as well.
Next year, I plan to study engineering at Temple University, and I look to play club tennis. But tennis is a lifelong sport, so I hope to play for the rest of my life.
I'm going to Penn State, and I'm going to play tennis in some way or another, maybe club. I might try to walk on or something like that, but I'm definitely going to be engaged with tennis going forward.
That's all we have for sports this week. Back to you, Keenan.
As school is almost coming to an end, we wonder what you guys are looking forward to on your break. Let's get right into this week's question of the week.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
I'm heading to South Carolina and going to Charleston, and then I'm off to the shore.
Try not to get COVID.
I'm going to the Dominican Republic to go to the beach a lot.
I got football all summer. I don't have a life.
Aww. So this summer I'm just gonna be working on Bitcoin and trying to get my money up.
What's up? This ain't on. Yeah, my son plans to get a job. That's it. I don't know where I'm gonna work at, but what I do know is my pocket's gonna be stacked.
Jojo Dawadi is here in the studio to give you this week's lowdown.
Thanks, Keenan. Let's get right into the lowdown. Seniors who wish to perform at Reflections on the night of Friday, June 11th must audition in the Odeon on May 26th or 27th from 2:15 to 3:30. Performances can include singing, dancing, poetry, or any other talent to capture a moment or moments of the past years at North Penn High School. Performances must be school appropriate, masks are mandatory for all performers, and all performers must attend all 3 mandatory rehearsals. Class of 2022, senior portraits will take place on May 24th in the Odeon and in the auditorium from the 26th to the 27th. To schedule an appointment, go to www.ouryear.com and use the school code 415. Unfortunately, for some seniors, cap and gowns are no longer available to order through the Student Services website because the link is closed. However, for any senior that did not order a cap and gown, extras will be available during distribution day, which will soon be announced. Students will need $26 in cash only to purchase their cap and gown. And that's all we have for this week's lowdown, sending it back to the desk.
This month is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, and the high school is holding a Pan-Asian celebration. The virtual event is being hosted by the NPHS Asian Culture Clubs to display and celebrate all of the talent in our local Asian community. Here's a little preview of what's to come at this fun live stream tonight at 7 p.m. Pan-Asian American celebration premieres tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. on youtube.com/NPTV and will be available to view at any time after the premiere. Now, let's and our winner.
So, all right, here we go. The answer that you've all been waiting for. First, let's get some wrong answers because these are always fun. Okay. The music department said Buddy Holly. No, it was not the day the music died. The Epic Goldfish said Paul Revere. Wrong century. And Hans Klopp said Da Baby. He is alive and well as far as I know, so he did not die. He probably wasn't even born yet when Seinfeld went off the air. The correct answer, Frank Sinatra passed away the same night that Seinfeld went off the air. The correct answer given the first on Twitter was Liv McGurriman in Mr. Flux's first period class. Liv, well done. We'll be down to J6 with a little prize for you, assuming you're not virtual, later on this morning. So that is it. Thanks again for playing the Burger Challenge, making North Penn a smarter place since May 7th, 2021. Keenan, back to you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Miss Berger, and I hope you have a great weekend as well. Well, that's all we have for this edition of Mornings. I'm Keenan Washington. Have a great Friday, North Penn.